Hey, what's up? What's up? It's Detroit Madman coming out to all my comic peeps out there. Glad you're watching the video. Got some weekly pickups and got this cool Walking Dead #1 artist proof edition this week. I thought that was pretty cool. I'm going to show you that. Got some more Marvel value stamp books for my collection. I'll show you those. A couple pickups off eBay, a couple back issues from the comic shop, a little bit of Silver Age, some stuff off eBay. I got a little bit of everything. But first I want to say, I was on a trip last week. I came back, watched some videos, and then I took a few days off from YouTube. Didn't even look at YouTube for about 4 or 5 days. And then I come back on like 2 nights ago and saw all this drama. And just crazy. It's YouTube, and we make comic videos and we just do it for fun. But people's opinions, some people take things really serious, and I can definitely understand that. But all the people involved in that little drama is people that I follow and watch videos. I watch all their videos, and I think Lightning said it best when he said, "Hey, we just make comic book videos. People don't have to watch them. I do it because it's fun. I like showing off the stuff. I really got back involved in collecting because of the channels that are out there that show off cool books and cool artwork, and it makes it fun to pull the books out of the closet and do this every week, or just show off what you're able to find. Kind of became more of an active pastime for me. And man, I just hope you guys keep making videos and stay positive, because at the end of the day, it's all about checking cool books out, and people's views, whether they're political or whatever they may be. They're just views, they're opinions. Let the books speak for themselves. It's a fun hobby. Whether it's poly bags or Mylar, my stance always has been polys are fine, but man, the books look better in Mylar. Put the books I like in Mylar. Not that I have a whole bunch that are worth a lot, but the ones that I like and I think are vibrant and look even better in Mylar, I'm definitely going to put in there, because I love the bling bling look when I pull those books out of the box and they look the best they possibly can. Or if I have them up on the shelf, they just bling. So at any rate, I'm not here to rant or anything like that. And definitely, I'm not shy about making long videos. I know there was some other people that said they had problem with long videos maybe, but hey, the best thing about YouTube is you can hit fast forward, stop, rewind, hit the next video. I mean, you really control. It's not like you're forced to sit through anything. And I personally like longer videos, because when I watch them, I have them going in the background, and I generally enjoy seeing what books people are picking up. And I take notes, man. There's a lot of books that I get that I see in other people's hauls, just like everybody else, and definitely love hearing people's dialogue. So at any rate, now that I've already wasted several minutes of your time, I'll show you what I got this week. This one here is The Damned Band. And I don't think this is a new book. I think this has been out. But the cover caught my eye. Throwback to the 60s and San Francisco and all that stuff. The posters from the hippie age. So I liked it, picked it up. It's issue 1 of 6. Artwork inside looks pretty cool. So next up, new release for this week is The Last Days of Silk. Silk issue number 7. Cool looking cover. I said a couple weeks ago I'm a little behind in this series. I'm several issues behind, so can't even imagine what's going on in the story, but definitely love the covers on the Silk book, so I keep picking them up. This is issue 2 of Dark Corridor. The first issue came out a couple weeks ago. Leafed through the first book, and I know it's supposed to be about the mob or something maybe, but did not get around to reading it, and just want to keep going with this series. So I got that one. Book I'm ecstatic is out this week. We Stand on Guard number 3. The last one, number 2, came out. It was awesome. Number 1 was awesome. If you haven't checked this series out, I recommend you do so. U.S. invades Canada. You got people dying, crazy turns in the story, and that was only 2 issues. So I'm looking forward to issue 3. I didn't even get out of the car for issue 2. I read it at the stoplights on the way home from the comic shop a few weeks ago. So We Stand on Guard, issue number 3. Brian K. Vaughan. Alright, did not even know this was on my radar. Didn't know it was coming out, but I saw the regular version of this, Deadpool versus Thanos, and then saw behind the counter they had a couple copies of the variant edition, so swapped it out for this. And I thought the cover is really cool. I love it. Deadpool death, and you got the big Thanos in the back, so definitely awesome. And it'll be an interesting read, I'm sure. So I'll pop it open one of these days. Next up, these are all back these all came out, not this week, but at least a week ago or back issue. So saw this Harley Quinn. I've been doing a lot of Harley Quinn and Suicide Squad lately, just getting more involved with those characters and stuff. And this one here is Harley Quinn number 19, the bombshell variant, and it's got Joker and Harley Quinn there. Joker's got a bunch of lipstick on his face, so that's cool. And then I picked up issue number 4 of Sabrina. I've loved the artwork and the covers in this series, even though I haven't sat down and actually read, cover to cover on them. Every issue that I've leafed through has been awesome. So keep going with this one, and pretty soon I'll just pop it open and read it all. It's Sabrina number 4 from Archie Horror. And then saw this over the weekend at the comic shop. Deadpool's Secret Wars. It's issue number 4, the variant edition. He's just all stuffed into a garbage can there. And I thought it was pretty interesting. So again, I'm a on the fence Deadpool guy, but when the stuff catches my eye, which most of his stuff actually does catch my eye, I try to pick it up if it's not outrageously priced or if it's a new issue. Alright, so I went to a little comic shop that I go to every once in a while and picked up a few back issues. Got all these for cover price unless noted. This is Harley Quinn from the New 52 number 8. Just try to put this series together. I picked up issue number 7. Picked up issue number 3. And there was a few more Harley Quinns there, but I knew I had a couple already, so I got to put a list together so that I don't double up on them. Even though they are cover price, you still don't want to buy 2 of them if you don't necessarily have to. Dug through some of his older stuff and found this cover in his Batman Adventures. It's issue 5. Got it for $3, and it's got a pretty cool Joker cover on it. I've actually seen this before, and it's one of the covers I like in this series a lot, so I picked it up. The interior art on this is cool too. There's a lot of action in this book. It's pretty wild. Next up, I got this for cover price, which was $4.99. This is Harley Quinn number 1. It's San Diego Comic-Con variant, I believe, or reprint or whatever it is. But I love the cover on it. I've seen this before in several videos, so first time I ever really came across it though. And at cover price, I needed it anyway, so I was happy to pick that up. Next up, I got this for cover price, Suicide Squad number 15. I have maybe about 8 or 10 of these, trying to put that run together. So picked that one up with the Joker and Harley Quinn, really cool. All the cards of the Suicide Squad. And then was happy to see this, especially excuse me, at the price I found it for. I mean, I don't know if it's groundbreaking, obviously, or anything like this for a book, but hey, I got this for $5. Just happened to see it in the stack at the comic shop today and knew I needed it. I have issue 3 to 10 and like 12 and 15, which I just showed you. And they have a number 2 there that's really nice. I think it's got Deathlock on the cover or whatever. And I hope to pick that up this weekend. They're having a big sale at their shop, so I think I'll be able to get that one at a good price if I can snag it at the sale. But I had to grab this one today. I knew I needed it. And then came across this, and this was at the original, the first shop I was telling you about I was at, and it's high grade, can't find a thing wrong with it, and I got it for $8. I'm not really sure what the value is. I've seen it in the past as a hot book, probably not so hot anymore, because people who want it probably have it now, for the most part, but it's Alias number 1. Again, this is one of those things, you see it in a haul video, people were excited about it. You have an opportunity to grab it. The price didn't seem like that much. It was $8, so I did. All right. So next up, I got these 2 packages in the mail today. These were actually from the Collector Corps. Funko sent me these. I complained about the condition of the 2 comics I received in my first 2 Collector Corps boxes, and they made me send pictures of the comics and the damage that I thought was on them. And about 3 or 4 weeks later, they showed up in these cardboard boxes with no plastic, no board. This one, as you can see, has rubbing on the spine here, about that much. But they're way better condition than the first one, so at this point I'm not going to complain. And I haven't even opened up my Secret Wars box this month. I've been obviously super busy with traveling and stuff. So I'm assuming there'll probably be another comic in there. So at any rate, this is the collector core variants of the Avengers and the Ant-Man. And then another comic that I came across for what I thought was a good price. I got this for $5, and it's Jimmy Olsen number 135. Great eye appeal on this book. I don't know if you can see it with the glare because of the daytime here, but it's the second appearance of Darkseid, and I thought someone put this in their haul video as a book to watch. I just luckily came across it for a good price. So as you can see, it's not ravaged in any way. It doesn't even have banged up corners. I think it was at a good price because of the cut on the top. Maybe it looks a little off. It probably was cut long on the bottom and short on the top. But, I mean, other than that, that doesn't matter to me. This book has a great eye appeal. So, yeah, second appearance of Darkseid. Oh, the Walking Dead thing is pretty cool. It's the artist proof. It's 11 by 17, so you can see that. Has a lot of great big art in it, which is pretty cool. I'm not a Walking Dead guy, but this caught my eye. They knew how to get money from me by making something like this, and if I could find a bag big enough to fit it, I can definitely put it up on my wall or something. I'm trying to do something creative in my comic room so that I can display stuff on the wall and books, my cool books. So I'll figure it out. All right, next I got a stack of Bronze Age stuff, continuing my hauls for the Marvel value stamps. Got this Fantastic Four 144 for $1. It's got the rolled spine, but the artwork in here is so cool. Great splash page. Look at this double page. Right off the bat, you get that, and then you get that. I love this era in comics. This is, my childhood. This is when, I just thought many of the comics they put out had great action. They were drawn pretty good. Not everything was a classic Kirby, but as you can see, this one has the Iron Fist stamp number 39 in it. So that was pretty cool. Got another issue 70. Got this for $2. I thought it was a upgrade from the other one, so this one has the Hulk stamp in it. One of these had 2 stamps in it, and I was going to ask a question about that if anybody knew, but I showed that one off in the last video. I thought that one was definitely a little bit better grade than the first one I showed. All these books I got for a couple of bucks, and then there's a few Spider-Mans I paid a little bit more for. Fantastic Four 155, great Silver Surfer cover. Just love it with the Inhumans. Some weird Central Park splash page with the Switchblade, but this book's full of the Silver Surfer, and that's always awesome. Lots of action. It's really cool because it's set in Central Park, and I just went to New York recently, and we went and spent some time in Central Park, so it definitely had that feel of Central Park. But look at these 2-pagers and awesome panel art. Love it. And then this one has it, stamp 16, Master Kung Fu. How's that for a 2-pager? Looks great. And then you got Dr. Doom. So that was cool. Next up, Iron Man number 84. And this one has one of the second series Marvel value stamps. Either second or third series, I think, where they were not square, but they fit together in more of a horizontal pattern to make the design. Can't remember if this one's like Fantastic Four or not sure, but there is one of Stan Lee, and I got one of those ones in here as well. And then I got Iron Man number 81. Cool cover. I love the cover. Very colorful. Cool splash. Now this one has some of the ugliest Iron Man face art I've ever seen. He just makes who was the artist on this? Chick Stone. Yeah. Good try, but man, the faces on Iron Man are horrific in this book. Just weird art. Oh, and this one's got a Dracula stamp in it. Next up, The Invaders number 4. Phenomenal cover. Look at that. Something else. The Nazi insignia up there and logo. A lot of action in these Invaders books. I loved the Invaders when I was a kid. And then that's a piece of the Stan Lee collage. Marvel Stamp 5 Series, I think it's 2, Series B. Next up, Invaders number 7. Barren Blood on the cover. Amazing action splash page inside. Gotta love that. Love that artwork on, that old style artwork on the Human Torch. A lot of action in here. I always loved the Human Torch. Then we've got Doctor Strange in that Marvel value stamp. That's awesome. Next up, Marvel Team Up. Spider-Man and the Human Torch, issue 39. Very weird issue. I remember, like, this thing brought back memories. You got Spider-Man being stalked. You know, it's got this thing going on with the kid. The Human Torch is in there. But this Marvel stamp is so awesome. J. Jonah Jameson, check it out. That's awesome stamp. So that was cool. And then picked up Marvel Team Up number 33. Spider-Man and Nighthawk. And they're fighting Meteor Man. But check out Nighthawk. Really cool splash. Gets into action right away. I just don't dig the eyes on Spider-Man. Too round. Who was the penciler on this? This was, I think this was Sal Buscema. And we've got the Doctor Doom Marvel stamp. Pretty awesome. Number 84. Next up, one of my favorite Spider-Man comics of all time. I had multiple copies of this when I was a kid. Loved the Tarantula. This is Amazing Spider-Man 147. Classic cover. Got Spidey swinging from the helicopter. Mary Jane, not very good artwork on her. Weird faces. Artist on this one is Ross Andrew. And then he goes into, you got that Gwen Stacy flashback in here or whatever, which is crazy. Then you go into the full-on battle with Tarantula. One of my favorite panels of all time right there. It's great. And then we've got Man-Wolf, number 42 for Marvel value stamp. This is a great book. If you guys don't have this one, the cover alone is awesome, and then it leads into that crazy Jackal story for the next issue. Look at that. This petrified me when I was a kid. Couldn't believe Spider-Man was going to meet his doom, his demise. Next up, I've got a couple more Spider-Man. This is issue 146. Awesome cover with the Scorpion. Sweet splash with Jackal. Look at that with the Spider-Man bust. How awesome is that? So Jackal always freaked me out. He was one of the villains that just creeped me out when I was a kid. Yep, so we got Cyclops in this one, number 67 from Marvel value stamp. Lots of action in this book, pretty cool. Classic Spidey. Good artwork in this one. This one has great artwork. Good layouts. I got a couple of issues, just was able to get a couple of issue 145, which is actually the issue before the one I just showed you. And, you know, it's got there was, I forget what the story was with Gwen. Is she a clone or something? I can't even remember. Something weird with that. I don't remember the exact story plot that was going on in here, but just wild. This one takes you on a roller coaster. And then, boom, got that Galactus stamp number 100, and that's why I'll pick these up all day. Love that Galactus. If it's cheap, I'm going to get these in mid to lower grade, or one of these days I'll find a higher grade one. And then that's an awesome one panel right there. These were great comics. This was a great time when I was a kid to be reading Spider-Man and have access to those books. And there's another one. Another intact Galactus stamp. And then the last one that I got, this is a higher grade one. This one I got for a few bucks. It's Captain America number 180 with the Nomad. And actually, I don't know if it's a small key issue or anything. It's probably not. But it's got the origin story for Steve Rogers' new identity. I don't know. I wasn't a huge Captain America guy during this time when I was a kid where I had these books. So I can't really tell you. Maybe, so is this Nomad Steve Rogers? I don't know. I have to research that. Sorry for not knowing. And then the stamp in this one is the Red Ghost. Check that out. I'm not even familiar with that. That's crazy. Stamp 61. War is Hell. That's a pretty cool banner ad down there. Lots of action in this one too. What the hell, man? Remember this crap? That's just too much for a kid, man. I did not need to see this. Dude's package just all up in the mix. So that was pretty cool. It's a nice, decent copy on that one. And then I got some other awesome stuff to show you here. This was the eBay stuff. And first up, I showed you this a while ago. This took me a month for me to get. I don't even go into the details of the mix-up with the post office or whatever, but this is the original Tech 27 polybagged. It's the Euro variant. I think these came out around 2000. They're Euro reprints of the classics. And so I had an opportunity to pick up a pair out of the poly bag on this one, so you can see how bright it is and how awesome these look. So I got the Action Comics #1 reprint and the Tech 27 Euro variant reprint, and I can't wait to put these up on the wall. They're really, really vibrant and stunning to look at. So I was stoked about that. And then picked up some Silver Age Captain America. This was a lot that I got. Decent price. There's some duplicates in there, so I'll probably do some trading on Facebook or whatever once the dust settles and my hauls slow down a little bit and I get time to organize a bit more with my Silver Age stuff. But I've got 2 copies of Cap 102. You know, hey, these are both really nice looking for being lower grade, so not a bad cover either. Look at that. Lots of stuff going on there. Next up, classic Captain America 103 with the Red Skull. This one's beautiful. This one's mid-grade to a little bit higher even. I mean, I don't ever try to grade these things by eyeball, but this one is absolutely stunning to look at, as you might tell in the video, I hope. I just don't know because the glare is really bad in the early afternoon here. Next up, Cap 122 with the Scorpion. I love the Scorpion. This is an awesome action cover. I may have showed you a lower grade copy of this that I had picked up in like $1 or $2 box before, but this one with this slot is just an upgrade all the way. What is this one? Oh yeah, 124. I got issue 124, another really nice looking cover. Cap's got the gun pointed at him. Definitely a great looking book. Stoked to have that one. Next up, 2 copies of 125, both in decent shape. I don't think it's a key, but definitely nice looking. I got issue 130. Nice looking book. Got a lot of stuff going on in this one. Got issue 135. Pretty cool perspective. And it's got the Falcon on there. Oh, that's World 1 too. That's check. So dope. And then my last book of the week. Check it out. Daredevil #5. Pretty cool condition. Definite compliment to my Daredevil collection. I'm working on that Silver Age run. Book looks cool. I think it's the first appearance of Matador. Yeah, so, alright peeps. Hey, this is my comic haul. Detroit Madman. Keep the peace. I'm out. Late.